Panthers, my name is Zachary and this is The Forest Fire. The show choir performance of Rock and Country is October 23rd and 24th at 7. Also, the 25th at 3. Get your tickets at the front office. And now for your academic announcements.
It starts with
one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one.
This school year has brought us new versions of the venue. They are similar in comparison and seem as if nothing has changed. So how are this year's venues better than last year?
Well, so far this year we haven't had that many issues. The biggest issue that we've had is a Wi-Fi issue. It's a Wi-Fi adapter, and there's a fix for that. And so far so good with that. We haven't seen hardly any of the number of venues coming in as we did last year.
With a malfunction rate of 80% last year, surely this year's venue is more dependable. But what do students think of the new view?
Well, I think this year's venues are much better than last year's venues when it comes to being fast and being consistent and just being able to depend and rely on them and knowing that you can do your work on them without them being lost.
I think it's pretty much the same because everybody's still having issues and stuff, and it costs more in a way.
This year's venue, although it does have the update for Windows 8.2,
8.1.
everything's running slower. If you've noticed, like the most recent update today, it just took 3 hours to update. So I'm pretty sure that last year's venue, at least the software, was better.
A spectrum of emotions come up when referencing the new venues. Most of them approving the changes to last year's view, with updates to the operating system, graphics card, and many other accessories that are not readily noticeable. These upgrades should have a positive impact on the classroom.
There haven't been as many problems with the individual venues as there were last year, and students seem to be getting a better hang of how they can use them in class without being off task.
Well, I feel like this year we're having less problems with the venues. I mean, there are still some things with them connecting and certain things not working the way they should, but for the most part, it seems like we're having less problems overall. My students, I've only had a couple mention that they needed to have theirs worked on. So overall, I think it is much better than last year.
That doesn't mean there won't be venue malfunctions, so if your venue malfunctions, you can bring it to A118 Mondays and Wednesdays during lunch and every day during break. Your venue will be repaired and given back to you in a 24-hour span. I'm Zachary Engblom, and this has been The Forest Fire. Girls varsity and JV volleyball play a home game against Sumter at 5:30. Don't forget, October 30th is senior night. And now for your Panther sports announcements.
Tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end.
That's all for today. Have a great day, Panthers.